And we're talking about like the unusual ways that we are that we try to be productive.
So we all know the usual ways, so just try to eat properly, sleep well, exercise more. We wanted to recommend some unusual ways
by manipulating your environment to make it more rewarding, or rather stimulating, exactly, for you. Raises the arousal in the brain. I don't mean sexual. Make it more comfortable and cozy for you. Just even like the smallest change could be more exciting.
Just to have someone there to make you feel connected, improving, I guess, my mood by having things that I like around, which are cats.
It doesn't have to be an hour workout. You can just do something really fun, 10 minutes. It
lifts the mood.
It lifts the mood.
It's free and it's available anywhere, so go get it.
Yeah. 안녕하세요. 안녕. Good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are.
Welcome back to Cozy Psych.
You know what time it is.
What time is it?
Tea time.
It's jammy time.
It's Cozy Psych. Welcome back to Cozy Psych. We are two graduate clinical psychology interns who like talking about fun,
everyday, casual
things,
topics,
pop culture things. Sometimes it's about, like everyday life.
Yeah, sometimes never anime, that's for sure.
Never anime. Sorry, okay, let's do anime.
Just kidding.
About through a psychological lens.
Yeah.
We are in our last year of grad school and attempting to be psychologists. Yes, so we're in our supervised internship phase. So if you guys are interested, in our journey and this kind of content where we keep it like fun and cozy and pretty light
as much as possible.
Yeah. Just consider liking this video, subscribing. Every like and subscribe makes
goes a long way for us.
Goes a long way.
It'll also help us feed our little mascot.
Yeah,
that one over there.
Yeah, he's behind the camera.
He's behind the camera.
Come here, baby. Come here.
So every like and subscribe gives him kibble. So no likes and subscribe means what does it mean, hero? People. Of course, he says send likes now.
Yes, that's my flesh and blood right there. So
that's her son.
Yeah.
You should do parenting videos soon.
All right, so the topic of today's video is, I think we were talking about ADHD, right? And things that of how we want to help our ADHD clients, people with productivity who have problems with being productive and being motivated and being able to concentrate. And we're talking about the unusual ways that we that we try to be productive. So this video is really just about that.
Yeah, so because I will say that we all know the usual ways, so just try to eat properly, sleep well, exercise more. So we all know these things, but we wanted to recommend some unusual ways. And the first one would be
working in a cafe. And there's something or having a change of environment in general.
Up the environment.
Yeah, it's so one of the reasons why, especially for people with ADHD, there's a deficiency in dopamine, which the reward hormone. It helps us concentrate on things.
So they don't really feel rewarded when they do things.
Yeah. So it's they have a higher threshold for dopamine.
Yeah, that's why they need to do more things to be able to reach that threshold and feel rewarded.
They need more stimulation rather. That's one of the best ways that you can kind of hack the system if you feel like you struggle with attention and focusing. By manipulating your environment to make it more rewarding, or rather stimulating, exactly, for you. So one way to do that is to just
change up your environment.
Change up your environment. Work in a cafe, work in a park where there's people working with other people.
There's a lot of sounds, there's a lot of stimulation.
And not too much where it's distracting you.
Maybe it helps you focus.
Yeah.
Right? So that's one.
And
I do say, I do agree, I do enjoy sometimes changing up my environment, going to a cafe.
Yeah. But if you're going with other people, pick people who won't talk to you
throughout
the whole time.
session. Yep.
Yeah. So the next one is, if you can't go to cafe, you can have a virtual study buddy. Because again, working with other people or being in the presence of other people raises the arousal in the brain. I don't mean sexual. I mean in general, like the level of like
attentiveness.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly, the brain activity.
Yes.
That's why sometimes it's easier to work with other people
Because you
around.
know that there's that feeling, that sense of that they see you.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to
Yeah.
improve your performance in a sense, right?
Yeah, you have to do something.
Yeah, you ever had that experience when you're in work and like you know someone's watching you, so you kind of pay more attention. You're more focused.
Yeah.
So by study buddy or maybe having a focus mate. So
Yeah, I wrote that down actually because there's literally a website called like focusmate.com. I'll put it here, and then like it's literally a website where you can sign up to meet people literally just to work.
Oh, that's
it's
nice.
like they're virtually present with you, and you guys agree on a certain time to meet, but then you guys are doing your own thing. So that's like that would be perfect for people like who can't afford to go out all the time, or maybe there's certain reasons you have to be at home.
Yeah.
And what do you do, Bells, right?
for me, I remember when we were studying for comps and I absolutely had to focus even when my brain felt fried already. I would just go on YouTube and there's so many channels out there. They're just people who are studying, maybe they're in med school, and they just take videos of themselves and there's just music playing in the background. So you're both basically studying together. And I actually appreciated that at some point just to help change up my environment, which tended to get dull at some point, right? Especially when you're working for long hours. It helps to have someone there to make you feel connected and to make you feel like, you know, there's something, there's a connection. There's a change in the environment. So
The
next one is cute Pomodoro timer.
Using, you know, maybe you guys have heard of the Pomodoro technique. That's where, you know, you set, it's a specific kind of like timer where there's a like 25 to 30 minutes of focusing and then like a
Maximizes
5
your
to 10
focus
minute
time.
break.
Yeah.
And then and it's a cycle, right? So the aim, really, the objective of Pomodoro is to break big tasks into chunks. Like you don't have to devote like 2-hour study periods. It's so daunting, right? So you wanna, like, the purpose of it is to break it up and take breaks. Also because taking breaks has been really shown to improve retention and recall, and like generally just relaxing your mind just for a bit. It's sometimes your attention wanes, and the quality of your attention wanes the longer that you are trying to be attentive, especially if you struggle with inattention. So what do you use, Bella? You use like cute Pomodoro timers?
So again, on YouTube, right? So these are very free, accessible resources. They're these Pomodoro timers. Essentially, they're just these little cats or these icon cats on the screen, and then they're swaying along with the music. There's music playing in the background, nothing too distracting, and then there's a timer playing. So it's really it's improving my environment. I'm putting something cute in front of me. I'm also ensuring that I get breaks while also improving, I guess, my mood by having things that I like around, which are cats.
Yeah.
So on to the next one.
So that's one thing that you guys could look into.
Hey, it's free and it's available anywhere, so go get it.
Yeah. Another way is you could elevate your workspace. You could make the space around you more cozy and more like, just like overall a more pleasant place to work. And it's along the same lines of like changing up your environment. Maybe spruce up your pillows or buy a scented candle, buy some aromatherapy,
I love those.
make it more comfortable and cozy for you. Just even like the smallest change could be more exciting or stimulating for you. And the next one is personally something that I do is I like incorporating like just 10-minute dance videos on YouTube, like from MadFit, Monica Fit, Pamela Reeve, things like that. I love them. Shout out to them because really like dopamine, like exercise and even just a bit of movement does wonders for my ability to concentrate. It really like helps elevate and regulate dopamine levels throughout the day. So even just like, it doesn't have to be an hour workout. You can just do something really fun, 10 minutes, and that really helps.
And I think I really like what you said, because it's something specific to you that really helps you, I guess, engage your senses better. And I think that's something I want to encourage. Like for me, I also included adopting your own style of learning. So for me, I love to learn visually. So whenever I'm doing something productive or something I need to be productive, I try to engage my senses, right? By adopting the task in a way that I enjoy. So for example, when I'm scheduling things. I make my to-do list, right? I can make my to-do list a lot more visually. I make mind maps, or even when I'm studying, I make my notes into mind maps.
Yeah, she loves
Yeah.
making like illustrations. And
I draw.
stuff. It helps her.
It helps me
process
be more.
things
It helps me
and be more
process and be more
productive
productive
in general.
Yeah, because it's also utilizing these things that I enjoy and I'm skillful with. Right. So, and lastly, we have
To be able to stimulate the brain, but not in a way where it's too distracting. Music, like just like being around other people. Sometimes listening to like music that helps you focus. There's a lot of like lo-fi, classical music, even instrumental music. Personally, are things that I listen to. Even like Disney instrumentals that make it fun. Like it's not too distracting because like if it had words, I would sing along and I would get distracted. But just hearing like really familiar tunes. It
lifts the mood.
It lifts the mood, and it raises the dopamine in my brain. Like it's still
that stimulation.
like that brain stimulation that we need just to be able to focus and be productive. That really helps. Like, what kind of music do you like listening to, Bells?
I love listening to anime instrumentals. Instrumental anime.
What? So why don't we just talk about anime?
Like
Huh?
lo-fi. Ooh.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Anime has great music.
Especially their renditions. Oh, I love like sorry, I've been watching the show Free Run and they have like this fantasy soundtrack. It's so good. So yeah, you wouldn't understand.
Fine. Yeah, that's true. I just like
But
nothing.
I understand your desire for Disney instrumentals. Those are good.
Yeah,
I
they're
do
fun.
like those. They're
Even
good.
like the special mention to the Harry Potter instrumental track. It's so intense. It's like you really feel like you have to focus.
really good.
It makes you stress in a good
But
way.
there's like a nice spookiness to it that
Yeah.
makes you feel kind of enchanted, but also kind of in a nice creepy way.
Yeah,
I don't know how to
exactly.
describe that.
Exactly.
I love the soundtrack of Harry
Yeah.
Potter, especially the instruments. They're very good.
Yeah.
What else? What else do you listen to? I do like lo-fi renditions of songs. There's like stuff on Spotify where they make they change popular songs. Like for example, Sabrina Carpenter songs into
Oh
lo-fi. Those are
yeah,
good.
like, even like bossa nova. I love like instrumental jazz. I love instrumental jazz. I love instrumental bossa nova. Even like Spanish guitar. It's
those
really
are good.
fun.
So if you couldn't tell, we really do appreciate music.
We love music.
We love music.
That's one of the things we actually have in common.
Yeah, definitely one of the things. Definitely not okra. So
Opera?
okra.
Okra. Okra is a type of vegetable here in the Philippines. I don't know what it's called.
And when we were first friends, that was something we could not.
That's
connect
something
over.
I used to like. And Bella, I would bring it to school as a snack, and Bella just would always
And
judge
look
me.
at us now,
And
friendship.
look at us now. There you
Overcame
go.
the barrier.
There you go. We're still friends,
And we
and
like
that's why we
the same
started
music
Cozy
together.
Site.
Yeah.
We do. We have
like the
pretty
same
like
music
we have a lot of overlaps.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's all we really had for today.
And I hope you guys, that might help a lot of people out there who are experiencing a lot of symptoms of ADHD, because understandably, our society right now, it kind of really cultivates maybe some symptoms of ADHD.
Yeah, with the short form content
Yeah.
everywhere, TikToks, Reels, it's so hard to pay attention nowadays. Even people who normally, don't struggle with attention.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard.
So I hope these ideas help you, and hopefully you get to do everything that you need to do. Be productive as much as you can, but also remember to take breaks if you need to, because sometimes that's just our body's way of saying, hey, maybe we don't need to be productive right now. Maybe we can just go out, take a walk, and rest our brain.
Yeah. Know when to take breaks, like to actually rest, and be mindful of your surroundings. Be mindful of the people that you're with. The rest time that you do have, cherish those moments, and that will really make it a lot easier to go back to work. Yeah. So we hope those helped you. We hope you have a cozy time studying, doing whatever you need to do.
Or not.
Or just resting.
Yeah.
Do, she did my heart. Bye.